What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation back again with another video, and today we are talking about the monthly payment on my 2020 Aston Martin Vantage. I just got this car probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer. I picked up the car in Beverly Hills, California, flew out there, did a test drive on the car, everything went smooth, so shout out to Beverly Hills Aston Martin. But on my channel, I like to share the reality of owning some of the exotic cars that I own. My very first YouTube video that went viral, I was talking about the monthly payment on my Lamborghini Gallardo many years ago, back in like 2016. And the video went viral, and I was like the first person to do one of those monthly payment videos on their car on YouTube. And so I continue to do that for every car that I purchase, because you might be interested in getting a car like this for yourself, so you might be curious as to how much it costs. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I like to get straight to the point. If you saw this video, you clicked on it, you want to know the monthly payment. The monthly payment on my 2020 Aston Martin Vantage is... So before you click off the end of this video, I got some bonus real estate footage for you guys. So you're not only gonna see how much it costs for an Aston Martin every month, but also how to afford one. So stay tuned at the end of this video for the real estate content. If you saw this video, you clicked on it, you wanna know the monthly payment. The monthly payment on my 2020 Aston Martin Vantage is $754 per month. All right, there it is, $754 a month for a 2020 Aston Martin Vantage. But before you click off the video, well, if that's all you really wanted to know and you move about your merry way, cool, thanks for stopping by my channel, appreciate it. But if you want to know a little bit more of the details on what makes up that $754 a month payment, let me explain it to you. Biggest thing is the amount that you finance. So basically, how much does a car cost, and how much of that cost are you going to finance for that loan, or that car loan, for that monthly payment? The car cost me $99,000, and then of course you have your taxes, your fees and registration, all that kind of stuff. So that stuff was not included in the loan. The only thing that was included in the loan was the $99,000 to pay for the car. And the next thing that's important is the interest rate for the loan and the term of the loan. So basically, how many years are you going to be paying for the car? So the term for that $754 a month payment is 7-year loan. The most typical is a 5-year loan, but because of the amount of the car, I like to keep the payments low. I did a 7-year loan on this vehicle. And the reason why I recommend, if you're gonna get a car loan, try to get the payment as low as possible, because if you're disciplined, if you're somebody that, you know, is responsible about your finances, the reason why I say you wanna get the payment as low as possible and the interest rate as low as possible is because you have the option to pay towards the principal anytime you want to pay the car off a little bit faster if you want to. However, if for some reason you have a bad month and your finances are low, or you had an unexpected expense, you want that car payment to be as low as possible so you don't put yourself in a bind or in a situation. Now, a lot of times people are like, why would you have an Aston Martin or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and have a monthly payment? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, I just saw that comment on one of my monthly payment videos for my Ferrari F8 Spider. And they're like, you can't afford it if you have a payment. Well, that's the stupidest thing that I've ever heard, because many people that buy these cars, including myself, can pay cash for the vehicle. However, if you're an investor, I'm an investor, I'm a real estate investor, I own businesses, I could definitely pay for this car in cash. As a matter of fact, I did, but I'm gonna do this video anyway. But for all the haters out there, look, if you buy this car and a bank is willing to give you the money for it, then most likely they believe you can afford the car because you make the income to cover it. But for someone like myself that's an investor, you might want to make payments on this vehicle and finance it if the interest rate on the car is lower than what you can get when you do an investment and your ROI interest rate. So for example, let's say I invest $100,000 that I would have paid for this car. Let's say I invest that money in real estate and my return on investment is 20% on my 100 grand on a real estate investment that maybe takes me 6 months to a year even. But I make 20% on my money. That 20% for that $100,000, you wouldn't be able to make if you took your $100,000 and paid the car off and saved yourself 6%. But let's say you invested that money and you bought the car on loan, so your net would have been 14% ROI on your money if you invested it versus paying for this car in cash. That's why when people say that's the stupidest thing I ever heard, that you finance a Ferrari, actually them saying that is the stupidest thing that I ever heard. Some people are closed-minded and they don't know about finances, leveraging your money. So on my channel, I try to educate people on doing that. But the truth is, this car is paid off, but I still wanted to make the monthly payment video just in case you wanted to buy Aston Martin, and just in case you wanted to finance that Aston Martin, you would have an idea how much it would cost for a 7-year loan, 6% interest, financing $99,000, be about $754 a month, which for this car, I think is worth it. In my case, the reason why I did not finance it is because I'm in a position right now where my investments don't have all of my cash. So I could afford to just pay this one off in cash. And I already know at some point, if I sell this car, I'll get my money back, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll use that for either the next car, the next investment, or whatever I need to do. But there you have it. You know the monthly payment. You know why you might finance it. Hope you learned something from this video. If you did, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. And oh, if you just clicked on it because you like the car, let's do a walk around of the car. Okay, so here it is, 2020 Aston Martin Vantage in crushed glass yellow. That's I think what it's called. It's sparkly paint. You can't really see the sparkles unless you're all the way up on it. But loving this car so far. It has a V8 twin turbo engine from Mercedes in it, a M177 Mercedes engine. It's really a quick little car, fun little car. I just recently did a video showing how to drive this car. So if you guys are interested and you like this car, check out that video because I go over everything, like a tutorial on how to drive an Aston Martin Vantage. But yeah, this is one of the nicest cars that I have ever owned. Beautiful. Look at the shape of the car, man. They just crafted this thing. Sick. If you want to see what the inside looks like, let's look at the inside. Appreciate you guys tuning in, watching the videos. More to come. We're actually taking this car to the shop here in a moment. Look at the stitching. We're taking this car to the shop because I am getting some accents painted on it because we're doing the Motivo spec on this vehicle. If you're not familiar with the Motivo spec, that's the spec for the cars that I buy. You know, the only thing about this car is, I don't know, there's no glove box. So I was like, where do I put my documents? I had to put them on the floor mats. Bonus footage, yeah. Okay, so like I said in the earlier video, I'm gonna start mixing the real estate content in with the car content. So you guys just learned about the monthly payment on my Aston Martin. So let's talk about how I pay that monthly payment through real estate. Check it out, check it out. So this is my Airbnb rental property in Medellin, Colombia. And guess what I just got done? Boom! The pass through to the other apartment that I was working on. So there's 2 apartments, but now with this pass through, it's like one big apartment. So check out what it looks like when this is closed. Yeah. Look, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that's a whole nother apartment over there. Let me turn the lights on real quick. Boom. This is one of my real estate properties in Medellin, Colombia. On the other side is a whole different apartment, four bedrooms. On this side, 4 bedrooms. Check out, this is the kitchen we just finished up. So with Airbnb, I can rent this place out, make about $3 grand a month. If I rent both sides out, make about $6 grand a month. Check it out. Look, I got 3 bedrooms back here. I got my bed. I'm buying furniture and stuff now. Got a bathroom, shared bathroom back here. There's a light, boom.
See, this is how we do it. So if you're thinking about getting supercars and stuff like that, you got to think outside of the box on how to make money to pay for it. And my preferred way to do that is through real estate, buying and holding properties, and buying and flipping properties after fixing them up. So check this one out. This is my overseas. I got 4 properties overseas. And look at that. Got its own little ensuite, like master bedroom back here. So like I said, rent this out for about $3 grand a month, maybe a little more. Rent the other side out for another $3 grand a month. I got one apartment downstairs that's pulling in about $3 grand a month. And then I got another apartment across the hall. And that's pulling in, well, it will be. It hasn't rented out yet, but check this out. Another secret wall. So we got secret walls on secret walls. Right here is a pantry. Boom. Boom. Hide all your cereal. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Boom. Another one. Come in here. Boom. Got the washroom, got storage room right there. And then the master bedroom in here. Boom, boom, getting it ready. Yep, so I want to show you guys the cars, but I also want to show you guys how to afford the cars. And like I said, man, now I didn't do this overnight. I built up a business in the States and, you know, doing software development and stuff first. But over time, I started saving up my money, start reinvesting in more business. Then I started buying real estate, and I've been buying real estate since about 2010. I buy at least 1, 2, or 3 properties a year at this point. And most of the time now I'm flipping a property. So I got another project going on in Columbus, Ohio that I'm gonna show you guys. Right now I'm not in Columbus, I'm obviously in another country. And pretty soon I'll be moving to Florida, so you guys stay tuned for that. But got a real estate project going on in Florida. So over time though, I just started investing more and more money in real estate. And I always loved cars, but I knew in order to afford some of the cars that I might want one day, I had to invest in real estate or invest in something. So my preferred thing, I like real estate because you can put your hands on it, you can improve it, you can fix it, you can pull out loans against it, you can, you know, hold it, flip it. I mean, you got so many options with real estate. So hope this kind of lights a fire in somebody that's watching this video to know that anything is possible. I come from a humble background. Nobody gave me any, you know, my parents, you know, gave me food and shelter and helped me on my way to following my dreams by helping me pay for first year and a half of college. So shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad. But yeah, this is how you do it, man. Just a little motivation, inspiration on what's possible when you dream and think big. If you don't dream of stuff like this, or you don't have the idea to do stuff like this, it'll never happen. So you got to dream and look at things that motivate you to do better and excel. And this is an example of that. Like, this idea came to my mind about 3 or 4 years ago. So I just started working towards it little by little. And next thing you know, we got a penthouse and it's gonna generate some income. So stay tuned, ask questions in the comments. And if you wanna learn more, check out the links in the description of this video. Peace.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Will Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Will Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting them. You do the same.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about when is my online course going to be ready. Well, I have good news for you. My online course is completed. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can click on that link and get a 40% discount off the course. That'll be for the first 50 students. So if you're ready to take the online course that I've basically laid out everything that I know about how to invest in real estate, click the link below or just go to www.willmotivation.com/invest. And thank you guys for taking the time out to watch today's video. Hope you learned something. and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.